between her legs. I love the way she feel. I'm lifting up a skirt. I fuck you in your heels. I fuck you right here. I fuck you right, I will. I fuck you right, I will. Can we get a room on the south side? On the south side. Can we make sweet love? In the truck you grab it, will we just ride? It's your body, it's your body, it's your body. It's your body, baby, all over my body. It's your body, it's your body, it's your
I'm here with a
body.
special guest.
It's your body, baby, all
R&B
over my body.
Blaine.
Get freaky.
Hey, Blaine.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Kia Wars? It's an honor to be on your platform.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming.
I don't know, definitely it's a sexy morning to be with sexy people. Good energy.
Good
Should I say?
energy. You have so much popping right now. You were telling me about the film you were in.
Yeah, Wicked City. I'm in Wicked City 2, season 2. Right now that's on All Black Network, TV network.
Support.
Most definitely go check that out.
How can they find it?
It's actually on All Black Network. You can go to the app and go to All Black Network and go to Wicked City 2 and go to season 2. I'm in episode 1 through 3.
Nice.
I'm even in the intro.
Okay.
Yeah, they put me in the intro. They surprised me with
Now,
that
is this your first time acting?
one. I want to say my second time because I did a little short cameo, for Lynn Tate. She got a movie coming out called Bama Girl.
Oh.
Shout out to Lynn Tate and NWF Daredevil. They put me in their movie, and that kind of gave me that bug to go for
Okay,
it.
I see.
Kind of made me
Now,
go
is this
for
a
it.
bug that you want to follow? Or we're going to
Of
be
course,
seeing
of
more
course.
acting credits?
It's hard work, but I'm with it. I'm with it. I enjoyed it. You know, it was fun. It was more fun.
And you go hard in your rapping
course,
career,
of
so I
course,
can
of
imagine
course.
you would do the same in your acting career.
You know, I always been a great hustler, so I had to take that and do, I want to say, 10 times more with my legitimate hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that, because that legitimate hustle is going to get you that long-term money.
Oh yeah, come on.
And that safe money.
Most definitely, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Chasing generational wealth, breaking generational curses.
Exactly.
Most definitely.
Exactly. Tell me about your new single.
I got this new single that I just wrote. Shout out to Ravi King. Shout out to FRG Gang. Shout out to Groovy Mizzle. And shout out to 808 Craig. 808 Crazy. Those was some of the producers I was working with, and definitely shout out to Daredevil once again. You know what I'm saying? Really just helping me master my craft, and it's an R&B song.
I'm here for the R&B.
Yeah, man. Me and my brother had to do something for the ladies, and we done so much drill music. I got drill music with everybody, so I felt like it was time.
What's the name of the project?
R&B Gangsters, a Gangsta Love Story, Part 1 for the ladies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And the
definitely.
ladies are here for it.
Yeah, they messing with it.
Tell them where to go so they can find more of your art.
Right now, you can go check us out on SoundCloud. We got the video coming out soon.
Oh, that's going to be fun. You going to do a casting call?
Most definitely. So, ladies, y'all definitely come out because it's going to be big. You know what I'm saying? So, don't miss out on that opportunity. It's an opportunity to combine platforms and, just pull everybody together. I'm back to making positive music because I feel like the drill music is just so overrated and like who if you want to have fun,
Turn the
just
club up.
Put your gun up. These women I want
Make a little love. I
Man,
like to
for
make a
real,
little
man.
love. We want to be, feeling sexy and
Yeah,
beautiful.
feeling good.
Put the gun down and,
For real,
turn
man.
up in a different way.
Like my folks when they was going out when I was young and stuff, they always made it home.
Yes.
They might have had a few bumps and bruises or something like that from fighting, but they made it home. But you go out now, man.
Yeah.
So we got to
It's
change the narrative.
dangerous.
We got to change the narrative of the
Yeah,
music.
we do.
It's time to change the
I like that
algorithm.
you're always on this positive, platform, where you're helping, us and our culture.
Most definitely, most
Every
definitely.
time I hear you, every time I see you out, you're always talking about, improving the way the black man thinks and the mind of our
Definitely.
people.
It started with self. It started with us. You know what I'm saying? It took me a lot of changes. It took me a lot of experience and a lot of mistakes, you know what I'm saying, actually start enjoying life. Like, you can be so caught up in everyday life that you can really just be going through life without enjoying it. And life's supposed
That's
to be
true.
fun and
Surviving.
happy and, yeah, you're just in survival mode, you know. Not even
or
knowing
grind
it.
Mode,
Not knowing it.
you know.
Not knowing it, yeah.
But you have to, at some point, find peace and happiness.
Within self.
Within yourself. And then it's going to affect everything around you.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. Like, I feel like I'd rather attract the positive energy than the negative energy. It takes so much and it drains you so much.
It takes away from you.
Yes.
It does.
Creativity.
And it clouds your mind, your vision, your focus on what you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to do to reach that success, that generational wealth, that, you know, improving yourself as a man, as a person, as a partner. It takes away from it because now you mad about this and you try to get payback about that. You know, you can't focus on what's important.
Oh, that takes too much time.
It do take too much time and energy. And I like that, you know, that you're a young brother out here, you know, with influence that's influencing the minds of, you know, other young men, you know, for the better. And it's like that in your music as well. So I'm glad to hear that you're switching up the style a little bit to resonate with a broader audience.
And it's okay to have fun. I let them know it's okay to have fun. Like, when I was younger and I was going to the clubs here and there, like, we wasn't standing on the wall. We was out there having fun, you know. But now you go to the club, you got 30 dudes standing on the wall over here, 30 dudes standing on the wall over here. The females scared to move. It's just like,
it's different.
Take your ass home.
Different energy.
Take your ass home.
Everybody just trying to show up, look good. They're on their phones trying to look good for the brand to show that they're having a good time, and not really actually having one of those experiences.
It look good, but it's a different when it feel good.
You have a very mature mind. Tell me a little bit more about your background. I know that. Look, where are you from originally?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, ATL, born and raised.
Yeah, I was born here. Most definitely, I'm a Grady baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's not nothing to glorify.
I'm just saying, you know, it's a lot of expats here from other states.
Grady baby on my arm. I'm gonna get that covered up because of what type of person Grady was
at the time.
You know, the type of person Grady was.
Oh, the
until
person.
He died.
Oh, wow.
The person that they named the hospital.
Wait a minute, educate the folks.
The person that they named the hospital behind, that everybody glorifies, they're Grady baby, because cliches and word of mouth travel fast, and everybody want to be a part of the trend and the new lingo. So, one of my worst tattoos ever, after I did my homework, was the Grady baby tattoo that I have right here. Like, I'm claiming to be a Grady baby. This man was extra racist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he did not.
Oh, wow.
He didn't care for
us. Well, that's news to me.
So be careful what you call yourself and what you put on your body. That's one thing. I don't really have any, like, a lot of regrets in life. So, but that's one of the things, but I can fix it.
But you can cover that thing.
That thing gotta go. Yeah.
So you from Atlanta, born and raised, and you always talk about how, you know, you have street knowledge and it's visible and it's evident when you speak. You know, what did you learn from being so young and growing up, you know, in that culture?
Well, my story, my background a little different. I had great parents. I did good in school. But due to like drug addiction from my father, like his way of teaching me how to take care of myself, unfortunately, at 11 years old, was to hustle. So I was introduced to the streets at 11.
What you learn from the streets, hustling at such a young age?
A lot of people would look at that as a bad thing, but I look at it as, to this day, my grind and my hustle came from that. You know, like my grind and my hustle came from what my dad taught me at 11 years old. Like, I took the things that he taught me, even though they was negative, to a certain extent because it was about survival.
Right.
But that hustle turned into generational wealth mind frame.
A businessman.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, you
It
definitely had to
did
learn
that.
the business
Like
in order to be successful in it.
like I appreciate, like I used to like look at it like, man, you motherfucker, you had me in the street selling drugs. But as I got older, I appreciate him because I've been around a lot of people that can't take care of themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you learn how to do that early.
Yeah, he taught me how to take care of myself. Not only that, but I was he had me washing dishes at Waffle House too, so I had a job too. So
Okay.
no matter if I was hustling, he always taught me to keep a job
And
and
you
finish
make
school
some
because he
money.
finished college.
And make money.
Yeah, so he always taught me to like go get you some money. Don't do
What
nothing
kind
else.
of experience did you have with like characters in the game, especially
Man.
older men that you working with, you hustling with or for? You know what I'm saying? And what did you gain from that type of knowledge?
I learned in the streets that majority of the people that you meet in the streets, they love you until you start doing better than them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the mind frame that we have been, parsing with.
Yeah.
Instead of us pulling together, you know what I'm saying? We'll fall out about, like, if you got $1 million and I got $999,000, like, it ain't even happening. You got $1 million.
So petty.
I'm like, oh man, $1, come on.
Right. We don't support
You know
each other like we should.
We all rich.
Right.
It don't matter who got what in their bank account, what you got on. We get caught up on what we got on.
And we should be able to enjoy that instead of trying to tear the next man
most
down.
rich people don't even care what they got on.
That's true. Yeah.
They don't have no jewelry. They don't care what they got on.
The unity isn't there. You were talking about that.
Yeah,
that we're
it's
stronger
so
together.
different. Yeah, it's so different. Our mind frame of wealth is so different than people that actually have wealth.
Yeah.
And then our people that do have wealth, they hold on to it with dear life like it's a secret.
And a lot of times turn away from the community and our culture because they trying to stay up with the people that's not like us.
That's the persona.
Yeah.
It eventually turned into a trend.
Mm-hmm.
It eventually turned into a trend. And once it turned into a trend, it turned into economically gain instead of, each one teach one.
Right.
Proper preparation prevent poor performance.
Right.
Unity.
You hear
social
this man
political.
dropping gems?
You know what I mean?
Y'all need to listen up.
Man,
If y'all not following FRG Flame, you need to.
Crazy, man.
This man is talking about generational wealth, talking about increasing growth and development, your mind, your maturity, your legacy. Very important stuff that you need to know. And if you don't know it already, this is the man to listen to.
The majority of us don't have a bank account.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Money
With an institution, not an app.
Money is worthless. Like, you can't go stop at the bank with $25 and go open up a bank account and start building real revenue.
With paperwork behind it.
It's like you're not even a real citizen if you don't have a bank account. They already got you beat. If you don't have a bank account, you already lost. If you're not even in the game to play.
And I hate to say it, America is designed that if you don't have these tools in place, they don't take you seriously as a person, as a citizen. And you see that from all the violence from them on us, putting, us in jail and killing us on the streets because they think less of us, unfortunately. And I hate to say it, it's a game that we have to play if we're going to continue to live in America. But you got to play it right, and you got to play it so that you're winning and we are winning.
The craziest thing that I see today, me personally, this is crazy. This is the craziest thing I see. And I'm not exempt, it can happen to me too, but the craziest thing I see is the Wi-Fi phone. That is crazy.
Like somebody using a phone on Wi-Fi and don't have a plan.
Yes.
Yeah. Can't can't get all the text
You
messages
can't
because I don't
do
got no
nothing
Wi-Fi.
without your, like today you have to have your computer, you have to have your device in order to, man, there's just a lot of things that, like the small things that if you don't even, you know, have those particular things, you already behind completely. You gotta know how to read, you gotta know how to count.
Right. But like you mentioned before, you know, when your mind is clouded with negativity, violence, and, you know, struggling, or just focus on the wrong things, drugs, you know, hoes, looking good on the gram, you're not focused on the priorities, which can get you ahead in life. Like going down to, you know, Verizon or T-Mobile and getting a plan, and going to Navy Federal Chase and getting a bank account, or going to the DMV and get your license and your ticket straight so you don't get pulled over and go straight to jail.
And that's why I go so hard. I ain't perfect. I don't did all that stuff you said. I done made all those mistakes. But that's why I go so hard, because it's like, I got locked up and I was sitting in the cell with some young dudes waiting to bond. I was on some minor misdemeanor and I'm waiting to bond out, whatever, and I'm sitting there with them and they talking, whatever, and they on Zans and they glorify the body, and then they don't even remember what they locked up for once they go to sleep and wake back up.
Oh, wow.
Like, first they remember everything, telling the story. I'm just sitting back listening, doing way too much talking. Want everybody to know that you did this, that you did that. But it's the crazy part. I did 8 years. Did a couple more years. I almost lost my life to the system. This is the crazy part. This is what you learn when you in there. You ain't got nobody but you. All these people that's out here with you and like want you to do this, let's go do this, let's go do that, they do that, they do that. Once you get caught up in that system and they hit you with that real time, all that, you were hard, you want to kill this person, to kill that person, to kill that person, and you was with to do this, and you was ready to be the shooter and ready to be that. Now you gotta go in there with them real killers. Now you gotta go in there with them real killers, and you ain't got no gun. These folk killing with bare hands, and they up close and personal. It's feeling you're a child. Now you're gonna realize you ain't what you thought you was. You know.
And you're surrounded by nothing but negativity. There's no positivity anywhere around.
Man, that's like.
How did that affect you?
Oh man. It affected my family. It affected my kids. I had one at a time. It affected it, man. I came out.
Change?
I'm gonna say, I came out like 75% okay.
Definitely more mature before you came in.
I didn't have no choice.
Yeah.
It was either grow up or die. Straight up, that's how I can put it. It was grow up or die. The loudest person gonna get killed. You know, so
well, I'm so glad that you came out, you know, on a mentally stronger, you know, with more experience and knowing, you know, the difference between, you know, violence and peace. You know what I'm saying? Because some people think you gotta have violence in order to create peace.
No, it actually humbled me because I did 8 years for a crime that I didn't commit, but I was committing all kind of damn crimes. I just never got caught for none of the crimes that I committed, and I get 8 years for a crime I didn't commit, and I did 7 years and 8 months for a crime I didn't commit. So it kind of woke me up. Right. It woke me up.
And you don't want to do that shit no more.
Man, it made me throw that damn gun away.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad to hear it. And now you're out, you're free, you have your family, you have your music, your business, your platform, and you're changing lives with every lyric.
It's about transitions.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Ken. That's one of his favorite sayings.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Pimpin' Ken, HHF.
Yeah, HHF.
Tell me about your role in the hip-hop fraternity.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, it's been it's been surreal.
Yeah.
I can say that
I
it's
see
been
your
surreal.
jacket up there.
I mean, I most definitely got to represent it. HHF, that's the merch, so you got to represent it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Pivot King, shout out to Ugly Money. I'm actually nominated for an award.
Congratulations.
Hey, can I get a lighter for one of y'all? Yeah, I'm nominated for an award. Yeah.
I know that the Hip Hop Fraternity is an amazing organization designed to help independent artists create unity within their community to grow their platforms, and they do it together as one, as a creative of artists that to be able to showcase their talents and be able to have the connections of the legendary Pimp and Ken, as well as for everyone to share.
The whole staff legendary.
Yeah, the whole staff is legendary. That's what I'm saying. You know, they have Ice-T on the
Bring
board,
a lot of
and there's so
around.
many others. How did it feel to be accepted as a part of the team, the board, the family?
That was like I said, that was a great feeling because I'm real funny about moving as a whole because of things I've been around or things I've been a part of in the past, whether I was a leader or I was the follower.
Every cog has to work in the same direction, or else you ain't going nowhere. I get that.
My vision match HHF vision.
Great. That's great. And every time I go to Ice Bar, Showcase, Networking Mondays, it's always positive vibes. And all the artists are so dope, and they invite the platform for other artists to come up there and show their stuff, showcase their talent, you know, perform their song. And there's nothing but good and positive energy in the room. So I'm always appreciative of that environment, that platform.
Well, what really got my attention with it was, first of all, I always liked it. Mr. Ken conversation. I didn't even know. I always, you know, probably read a book or watched his videos or looked at his audios, and no matter what he had going on, he had a lot of like great life lessons.
Yeah.
You know, as a man.
Yeah.
And I have great life lessons, but it's always good to
grow.
To grow with other people. So the crazy part is all that stuff was before I ever met him. You get what I'm saying? So to actually meet him afterwards.
Right.
You know, so
it's like wow.
Yeah, and then, you know, authentic.
Yeah.
Authentic. So
and to see that the same man that you learned about, listened to, and received those gems from that education from is the same man in real life and in person.
He's trying to stop gun violence.
Yeah.
I lost somebody to gun violence. So it clicked right out the rep because, like I said, I always do my homework before I move, especially as a whole. So after I actually had a few encounters and a lot of conversations, I understood what the fraternity was about.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because at first I thought it was just about music, just about artists, Ugly Money Nietzsche podcast platform, A View of the Game. By the way, y'all be on the lookout. I got an interview coming up about me on The View of the Game. Pimp King interviewed me. It's a beautiful interview. It's a positive interview.
Yes.
It's raw. It's the truth. Uncut.
I know that's right. Those are the best ones.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But the HHF is really an educational platform for artists.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
It helps you master your craft. It prepare you to make you more comfortable with performing, with just being a better artist. You know what I'm saying? It's like artist development. It's like artist development, and they always have like a great theme for the day. You know, like a positive speech for the day.
Right.
You know, like a word for the day. Like it might be teamwork, or it might be like
Preparing their mind for
Right,
success
right,
as well.
Right.
I mean, because your mind guides everything that you do. You know, if your mind is in a place where you're not, you know, accepting, you know, peace, positive energy, you know, good advice, education, anything like that, then how can you possibly be successful if you're filling in with all the wrong things?
Relationships are important. Positive relationships.
Having positive relationships, and that's what HHF is all about. So
It definitely is.
y'all make sure y'all tap in with the hip hop fraternity. So tell me about young you, your 20s, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
What was going on with you then? Was you making music at that time?
Yeah, I definitely was making music.
Okay.
I definitely was making music, but I was making a different type of music.
Okay.
I was making.
What was that journey like? What was your mind at in the studio?
At 26?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I came home. I was 26 years old. When I came home at 26, the internet really was like popping then. Like YouTube, all that had really just like took off. That was like in 2009. It was really like hitting.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to work none of that technology, but I knew how to type from doing typing classes.
That's all you need.
But I had a few females show me how to record myself, so they recorded me first, and I started recording myself, and then man, it turned to an avalanche. It turned to a wave.
What was your music like then? Was it more raw?
I came up around like the T.I. era, so it was kind of like, I would say like similar to how he would deliver music, or you know, he have a way with words, and he have a way with stories. So yeah, it was like that. Then I like to like.
Can we
Scarface.
find some of that old footage? Okay.
I like the stuff like Scarface.
Some old school FRG Flame. What do y'all think?
Yeah,
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all do your homework.
Yeah, they recorded me.
It's always good to watch an artist's growth. You know what I'm saying? See where you came from.
Told me that.
Where you at. You know what I'm saying? You should never delete the old stuff. You should never go back and be like, oh, I should take that down. Nobody need to see that because I'm here now. Because, you know, they pour into you. Your fans pour into you even more when they know so much more about you. You know what I'm saying? They see your journey. They see where your mind was at that time, what the stories was like, what you was dealing with at that time, as opposed to where you are now. You know what I'm saying? That journey is what they get invested in.
Most definitely.
And I think you know that. That's why you reach back to the black community, because you want to help these young men and women's journey. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, because a lot of time it just takes a person to believe in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And actually show up for you, or actually show you something different. A lot of people ain't even been out their neighborhood before.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't get a chance to get out.
Exactly. That's true.
So I try to give people a chance to see something different. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just hanging on the block. It's more than just being in this box. It's more than just, you know. And
to feel empowered. You know, that someone believes in them and giving them the opportunity. Or just honestly, sometimes it's just like you said, just a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, for someone of your maturity, your stature and influence, just to have a conversation with them about, you know, some real talk about who they are as a person, their talent, their skill, their mind, their growth. Just that good energy in that direction, it can change the whole direction of their life. You gotta ready to offer some game to be original, you know. Most definitely. Yeah, and you give them someone to look up to. You know, not to say that they need to, you know, you need to talk to them every day and they need to be in your DMs all the time, but honestly, that they can say, you know what, I want to be like this person because I want to be the kind of person that they are. You know? That pushed it too. I didn't know that so many people was watching me. Yeah. Until some of my friends and brothers, they started getting jobs all of a sudden. Like, they never knew that I had a job because they only see the hustling and the fast paced and but I got a job too at the time. So once they figured out I had a job too,
all of them started getting jobs. And I'm like, man, what you got?
You influenced
But I didn't know it at the time until all of them got a job, and a few of them like, hey man, I wouldn't got me a job.
And they want that positive feedback.
I couldn't believe it though. It messed me up, and I was like, damn. I was like, okay,
I know
I gotta
it felt
be careful.
good though.
It did. It did.
Yeah. But you say, you gotta be careful because people are watching you.
Yeah.
Whether you do something positive or negative, they may follow in those footsteps because the
Most
person they
definitely.
look up to, FRG Flame, did it, so I can do it
Well,
too, or maybe I should do it too.
That's what made me change the algorithm of the music back to, like, I always made fun music.
Right.
But we all sometimes get caught on the trend. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you chasing reality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not chasing dreams, I'm chasing reality. See, I don't did all the dreaming I'm gonna do. You know, I'm chasing reality. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. I like that.
Not to
Chasing
tell nobody,
reality.
not to tell nobody not to chase their dreams. Not to tell nobody not to chase their dreams. Because who am I to tell you not to chase your dreams?
No, I get it. I get it.
Me as an individual, I already chase reality.
I think that's a safer goal to have because your dream is your reality at the end of the day, because the reality you're going to follow, your dream is going to be included in it. I don't think it's healthy just to be deluded, just to trace one dream, one goal, because you have to look at the reality. How are you going to actually get there if you're not in reality making the steps and the moves to get there?
It just sound good. The words, I don't think you should call it a dream because don't let come to a sleeper but a dream or a nightmare. Then when you wake up, it's over, right?
Right, that's
so
true.
Why would you want to chase a dream?
Yeah, chase the reality and know that you're going to meet your goal. And in this case, your goal is your dream.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
That's like,
I love that, dropping these gems.
Yeah, most definitely. That's how I feel.
So tell me, are you dating? What's your relationship like with women? Because I know as a woman, it's very enlightening to speak with a man who's a leader and who has that maturity about himself. So how do you affect women, or is there anyone in your life, or what's been your experience being with or and around women, and you being yourself and you communicating these type of gems to them? How does that affect them?
It's a lot of women in my life. That's why I'm basically who I am today, because consistency from the women. You know what I'm saying?
Women are backbones to the men.
The consistency of the women. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? I'm one of them people that believe that God put us down here to explore the earth and to explore people and to do as much as you can as possible before you leave this earth, and to produce as many kids as you can before you leave this earth. Everything else man-made.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you said these women are consistent. I'm sure to influence a woman to be consistent and being there for you and being a part of your life, you have to pour into them a certain way.
It's not easy, but you have to learn to be true with yourself about who you are. And once you accept who you are and you learn who you are, you're going to continue to transition. But after a while, you pretty much know what you want, what you like, and I feel like life too short to be doing something you don't like to do.
Yeah.
So if you're doing something you don't like to do, find your way out of it.
That's true.
You just got to be real with yourself. And you can't worry about this, that, because once they throw the dirt on your head, it's over with. You ain't gonna worry about what they said, that said, this person said.
That's true.
Everybody say you're going here, you're going there, but ain't nobody went nowhere. Everybody that went somewhere can't tell me where they went.
Right. That's true. That's gems.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So why should I follow this book? Why should I follow this book?
Yeah.
Why should I? Oh, y'all trying to tell me?
I think we all
where I'm
write our
going.
own book. We all write individually our own
You better
book.
live right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know you can feel that. You know that's real. I keep telling you, I'm chasing reality. You better stand in reality. You better chase reality.
Right.
Because, once again, majority of people chasing dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they wake up, it's over.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
So,
So your message to the people is to chase reality and let your dreams be included into how you mold your reality moving forward. Is that it?
yes, most definitely. And I always realize money is worthless. The memories that we make with people are priceless.
That's true.
Money is worthless.
That's true.
The memories we make with people are priceless.
So y'all keep that in mind, you know, when you're networking, you're building relationships with your family and your friends. It's so important to, you know, pour into each other, especially when you find those worthy to pour into, and to keep those relationships sacred and honest and positive. Because at the end of the day, it's worth more than gold.
Life is short, you know. Material fade away. Looks, beauty even fade away. Outer beauty fade away.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on who eyes are staring at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as things age, they're antiques.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's nothing like an antique.
Yeah, right. Antiques are priceless to the right person
Man.
looking at it.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So I feel like, what can I say? I feel like loyalty don't cost a thing, and being disloyal costs you everything.
Right. Yeah. Trust is everything.
Network. What's your network? What's your network?
Is your net worth. So 2024 is here, Flame. What do you have planned moving forward this year? I know you're gonna have more shows, but I want you to tell people what to look out for.
More interviews, more videos.
TikTok is popping. I saw his TikTok.
Yeah,
Poppin'.
Turn up. Follow me on TikTok too. Follow me on all social
All
platforms.
social platforms. And make sure you go back
FRG
to
_flame.
FRG_flame. And you make sure you're looking at YouTube, go back to 2009 so we can watch this
Yeah.
journey of
Yeah.
FRG Flame so you can see his transition to the man he is today, and keep watching so you can see the man he is transitioning into tomorrow.
Most definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Because he got a lot of hot pots on the stove cooking, okay? You got the acting, the rapping, you know, the pouring into our community.
We're looking for all artists. I'm talking about,
We
we're
wanna
looking for
elevate you.
engineers, we're looking for producers, we're looking for cameramans, we're looking for anybody that can incorporate their skill
Right.
to the movement.
Yes.
It's
And
a
up and coming
movement.
projects.
Most definitely, it's the movement. And
Love it.
we got
Love it.
a lot of ventures coming up. There's a lot of motion, man. If you want to be a part of something that's about to be big and great, and that's already big and great,
Right.
and you don't have to feel like you came to something and you don't feel like family, then you better come check it out.
HHF
HHF,
Ice
you
Bar
check it
in
out.
Atlanta every
That's-
Monday night.
Hey, look, met good people like Miss Kill Waters.
You stay tuned to FRG_flame on Instagram. Of course, follow him on all social platforms so you can see everything he's doing, and tap in with him with your skills so he can put you in a position of growth, as well as drop some gems to help grow your mind, your maturity. We all want success, and he got some gems to help you get there. So you stay tuned. Any more that you want to drop on these folks today, Flame?
Have a sexy day and stay positive. Most definitely. Don't let nobody steal your joy.
And make sure you listen to his SoundCloud music. Fire.
Y'all go check me out on SoundCloud.
He's so humble.
FRG_Flame. Y'all definitely go check me out. Flame Atlanta. I got 2 of them.
Okay.
Got a little bit of music for everybody. You got music for the younger generation. We got music for the older generation. We got music for people like R&B. We got music. We got music for people like house music, club, like whatever kind of music you like. We got it.
Party to
We
turn up.
definitely got that drill music. You know. I even got songs with the king of drill. Shout out to Lil Anti-Minutes. Shout out to Lil Fred. Y'all go check them boys out. They drilling straight out their west side. I better go check them out. Most definitely.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching the Royalty Room Live. Again, I'm Miss Kia Waters, and this is FRG Flame.
Most definitely. Thank you, young lady. It was a great one. It was a pleasure.
You're welcome. Y'all stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.